you've talked about things that you don't like to spend money on, right? Ramit Sethi talks all the time about, hey, there are things, if you love something, lavishly spend on it. If it's a thing and it fits into your budget, are there things that you guys love to spend money on? I mean, Brian, you talk all the time about like travel is your big one. Yeah. Like you'll budget and save and whatever, but when it comes to travel, that's where it's like, I want to create the memories and do the things. Do you guys have that? And has it changed from what you're willing to spend money on a decade ago to now in millionaire status? Okay, well now I'll spend money on that, or I want to spend more money on those things.
Yeah, that's good. I would say we're very aesthetically minded. So we want to walk into our house and have beautiful furniture. Yeah. I don't want to have the same IKEA futon I did in college. Yeah. Right, or the Walmart area rug that I had when I was after I graduated college. And so my wife likes nicer things, and I appreciate that too. I think more people would spend time in their homes and less likely to leave and go spend money elsewhere if they enjoyed their domicile, right? So that's something we are willing to spend money on. And now that we are where we are financially, I'm less likely to hound Facebook Marketplace to try to find a deal for 6 months. I might just go, hey, I'm going to get online, find a promo code, and just buy, the West Elm.
That's great.
Do you do a room by room, or did you do the whole house?
I am the type, again, I'm a little bit OCD. I didn't want to live in a house that was like half baked for a year. Okay. Some people do that, and it's fine. It's hard to build, to furnish an entire house day one is nearly impossible. So we try to reuse as much furniture as possible. We also try to just buy as much as we could with the deal on a budget, and you get real creative when that happens. So some stuff we got from Facebook, some stuff was promo codes, some stuff I'd get on the online chat and be like, hey, do you guys have any specials going on right now? And so I'd use apps like Honey online to find promo codes, or they'd let you buy gift cards at a discount. When you're checking out, it'll be like, hey, you can actually buy a $250 gift card for this $300 purchase. Oh, yeah. And I was like, whoa, life hack. So things like that allowed us to stretch the budget even further. So those are things I'm willing to spend money on. And then those convenience things. We have a monthly house cleaner. That's so bougie to me. Like growing up, I'm like, my mom would just cry.
But it's money so well spent.
But it's money well spent because we're not sitting there, who's going to scrub the showers last time? You saw that mold on the grout. I'm not touching that stuff. So that stuff, lawn care, landscaping, handyman work, happy to spend money on. Food and travel, we're, I would say, I guess, moderate foodies. Okay. And Nashville always has a new restaurant to try. And so spending money at a restaurant I'm willing to do, but I will usually get water, and I don't get apps or desserts generally. So that's kind of
not a dessert guy. See, I can get that.
I think
desserts. He didn't say that. He just might not be willing to pay $12.
Here's what I'll do. He leaves. Buy a pint of Jenny's ice cream on the way home for $7 that you split instead of the $13, dessert at the restaurant. So I'm not saying it's a never. Sometimes I enjoy a good cocktail with dinner. Sure. But the most profit margin these restaurants make is on beverages and desserts and apps.
Yep, that's true. 100% true.
Cover your ears, but then I want you to give a result after. A tip after this is that. What you said, I found when I was home shopping and stuff, like gadgets, like Crutchfield, all their stuff is somewhat expensive for electronics, but you can use, okay, this is the part you got to cover, credit card rewards to essentially, because I did the same thing. All my Sonos was bought through there because all that stuff's price controlled, so I was able to use credit card rewards to kind of, for like $200, get a $300 gift card. But I'm sure because that was you and I were vibing. No, we were vibing though because
we had a good thing going.
Was like the straight. George isn't gonna get mad. This is the part that I love is that we have these differences, but there's so much in common that it all kind of still gels in a lot of good ways.
But here's you guys, you can afford it.
Yeah.
But again, we're all kind of in the same frugal train. So like, if I can save $1, I'm willing to do it. Yep. There's just things I'm not willing to do.
Fair enough.
I get it. And that's why I sailed you to cover your ears. And I was trying to protect your.
This is so funny. So the other day we're in Franklin, it's a local spot, and my wife's grandma was with us, so she wanted to cover the bill. And so she pulls out the credit card, which is fine. I'm not, I'm not like, you can't do that. So she goes to pay with the credit card. The machine doesn't work. So they say, hey, can you go bring this little reader to the guy, bring the card, just go pay. I went, no, I can't. I can't walk up with a credit card and be like, hey, we're trying to make this thing
They
work.
were setting you up is what that was.
And I was like, on the off chance someone recognizes me, I don't want to be caught dead holding a credit card. Yeah, and wouldn't you know, the guy was like, hey, are you George from the Rams? And I was like, yeah.
He was setting you up. I love it.
So I truthfully, people are like, no, but you have to tell people not to. I'm like, bro, This is my entire wallet. I have a Regions debit card and I have my license.
That's
the
it.
only thing I carry.
I love it.
When George and I ate at Ramsey Solutions one day, and I saw him paying. It was with a debit card though, because
Thank
they
you.
allowed. And I asked him, and I said, "Do they allow credit cards at the food court?"
It was
in
a great
Ramsey?
question. I was like, I don't know that they have a way to stop someone from doing that.
I bet they. Well, I mean, that was just interesting. But he really does practice what he preaches.
I hope
Eats
like
his
an
own
alarm
cooking
goes
on it.
off. If
And then
someone
all of a
pulls
sudden it
out-
starts ringing.